know, probably maybe a dozen altogether, but the night is yet young, right?
Oh, it's hard to say. Probably another 400.
When the night is done, well over 10,000 oysters will be slurped down here at the Tyne Valley Oyster Festival. To this town, the whole West Prince area, this night will end in a very big deal, a truly Canadian event, the Canadian Oyster Shucking Championship. Gary McKay is chairman of the festival.
Fantastic. And we have the rights to the Canadian Oyster Shucking Championship, so we draw everybody from Canada in here vying for our title so they can go represent Canada in the Worlds. The winner goes to the Worlds. This is the only place you can go to represent Canada.
World famous now, the Oyster Festival had a much more humble start to raise money to build a rink. In 1973, town members got the idea to exploit the already famous oysters grown nearby by having an oyster festival.
It's an unbelievable, it's like in the mining industry, it would be the gem you found that started the mine. All it needed was a little polish, and it's been polished.
Today, Tyne Valley attracts shuckers, graders, and shellfish connoisseurs from all across the country. And it begins, of course, with a feed of oysters.
Johnson, party of 9.
It's these dinners that generate much of the revenue for the event, and they're obviously worth the price.
Scallops and French fries? Yep.
Because they certainly draw a crowd. And though oyster is king, there's another World Championship sport going on in Tyne Valley in conjunction with the festival. Rod McNeil was one of the organizers who brought the Soapbox Derby to Tyne Valley.
We have the Canadian Oyster Shucking Championship, of course, and we have what's known as the All-American Soapbox Cars. Our winner, we're the designated championship for Prince Edward Island. So our champion joins Team Canada next year, and there's a number of events across Canada where, and those people all go to Akron, Ohio.
Pretty exciting for a kid from Tyne Valley. And the excitement is building back at the rink, too. Shucking is the main attraction, but before they're shucked, they must be graded. And so there's an oyster grading championship as well.
3, 2, 1, go!
The competitors make it look easy, flinging oysters into different quality boxes, when any oyster worker can tell you it takes a lot of focus. While the grading goes on, so does the sampling. Quahogs and oysters, all you can eat all night long, just for the price of admission.
Yeah, we decided to stay 2 extra days on PEI just so we could come here. We went to the Shellfish Museum just down the road, and I'm a seafood nut, lived in Boston for 15 years, and now come from Parry Sound, Ontario. So this is great. We look forward to the event tonight. So
the festival is probably one of those still homegrown festivals where the residents actually come together and make it all happen.
And finally, the main event.
Well, let's hear it, folks, from coast to coast. Here are your best oyster suckers in the country.
Each of these men and women will be called upon to open 18 oysters with no imperfections in the fastest time possible.
Let's count down, folks. 3, 2, 1, shot!
The fastest time is quite impressive. But even if you're able to pry open 18 oysters in a minute and a half, your job's still not done. It's time to hand it over to the judges, who closely examine for flaws, like a drop of competitor's blood or flecks of shell. This is obviously serious business that has filled this rink, where tonight a new Canadian oyster shucking champ was crowned.